This is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I am here to do my project share for Decorate Your Life. And this is week 3, and we are working on Cozy Summer. And we are combining 3 different paper packs, and we are using Honeybee and Summer Breeze and Spring Cottage Bloom, and also Nestled in Spring. And each one is 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, 65-pound cardstock, 8 designs, and 16 sheets. Excuse me. And here is the QR code to go into Sandy's shops. And my coupon code is Edwina15, and you can get 15% out at checkout, even if it's on sale. So I think that's a pretty good deal. And she also has the ephemera pack, which is for Spring Cottage Bloom and Honeybee Summer Breeze. And they are 3 1/4 by 5 1/2, 65-pound cardstock, 8 designs, and 16 single-sided sheets for the Honeybee. And the Spring Cottage Bloom has 30 single-sided sheets. And you get 2 of each, they are so cute and so fun to work with. And for this packs, for the Cozy Summer, Sandy has had some freebies, and so she has one for each collection, and she included some little sentiments, and these are so cute. This one has a honeybee, and this is a Nestled in Spring, and I've already cut some out and I've been working. And this one is the Spring Cottage Bloom. Also cut some out there. And then it has 2 pages, like stationery type. And you can make a project with those. Really, really pretty background. And then she has one for this Honeybee and Summer Breeze. Again, I cut some out. So I've been using these, and these are so cute. So I've got to come up with some projects using these. And so I want to show you what I'm working on. I am still working on a few items for my daughter-in-law's sister. Let's see if I find my project. Oh, here it is. And we are doing a tea party or tea basket. And so a couple weeks ago, I had made, I'm going to open this up, a little tea caddy. And so I decided to make one out of the honeybee. So her colors are yellow and purple, so this worked out perfect. So, and she likes the honey, the bees. And so we have kind of gone with that theme. So it worked out perfect for me, so I could do my project and make something for her. And so I made a box. I didn't have any more of the boxes from the tea, so I made a box, and I will leave the link below where I got the measurements from. And I used one of the papers for the side. Isn't it cute? Look at the little honeybee with the little birdhouse. And then I put some trim. Oops. And then the little surfing. I dropped all my tea bags. So this is Collect Beautiful Moments. And then I put the same on the other side. Okay. So this is going to go inside the basket. And I have like a little teacup and honey and different cookies I think we're putting in, but this one I have made. So I'm standing that up, and then I made the top. So the ones before, I had made some little teacups. So I asked her what she wanted. She said it didn't matter, but I decided to make a little honey jar. I don't know if you can see that. So I put one of the little sentiments. I think this is from Nestled in Spring. And then I took one of the images from the paper, and I cut that out and did the little teacup. So this will hang down. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. So that will sit like that. And then it's easier if I show it this way. So I made this little jar using a jar punch I had, and I just cut it smaller, and I cut 4 pieces, put them together, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then I made a little box. And then I covered it with some trim I had, and she's going to get me a little bumblebee for the top. And then I took some of the little flowers from the papers and cut that in there, and then I made my own little honey stirrer. And then Dahlia had given me some little doilies that she crocheted when we did our what was it called, galantine swap. And so I put that in there. I thought it was so cute. And I took some of the little flowers from Spring Cottage Bloom. This one is too. And then I made like a little I don't know if you can see that, make like a little tent type of thing, so I can hook that onto the box. So this is a lid, and what I did was I used, okay, here it is. Oops, too much stuff. And okay, so she had made me some of these, and this worked out perfect. So I put that at the bottom, and to make the little honey swirl, I cut a piece here, and then I ran it through my die cutting machine, and I flattened it. So then I put 4 pieces stacked on top of each other, and then I kind of shaped them so it's foam, and you can kind of shape it. And then I added little lines because these are the little in between, and they were, some of them got kind of smashed, which was perfect because it makes it look more realistic. And then I used a toothpick, and I did have to heat one of my tools. Let's see if I can find it. I heated it with a lighter just to poke the hole in, and then insert my little stick. So I thought it was cute. And then I did a glue gun for the bottom, and then I added on the bottom of the glue gun, I did think I used ink, and then at the bottom I used my puff paint in the gold to kind of make a little shiny and make it look like honey. And then I just added a little dab here of glue, and the same thing with with the puff paint. And I just put honey. I thought it was so adorable, and I needed something different, so this worked out perfect. And then I made a tag, and I showed that last week, my sneak peek. So the tag will go at the top. So these are gifts for the prizes, like door prizes, and we're gonna have a few games. And so I think we made like 5 gifts, and so this is gonna go at the top. And so I did put the little flowers from the carrots, and also a little sentiment, a pocket full of calm. I thought that was appropriate with the tea. Okay, so I made that. And then I also, we're gonna do okay, so we made a tea, and we're gonna do a coffee basket. And she had bought a box to put the coffee items in that had bumblebees. So I made a little gift card holder, because she bought a Starbucks, I guess, gift card. And so you put the gift card in there, and then I used the Spring Cottage Bloom flowers. This is perfect for all the little flowers. I just love it. And they all coordinate together. And then I did the little butterfly from Nestled in Spring. And then this paper is the honeybee spring, let me see, Summer Breeze. I keep forgetting the name. Excuse me, it's not a cold, allergies, I have allergies. So then I took one of the little pictures from one of the papers, and I put that on the side. Isn't that cute? So it has little honeybees in the back. I just love it. So that will hold, and that's going to be for the coffee. And that's it for my project for today. I will be doing, this is my sneak peek This is going to be my sneak peek for next week. So I am going to work on, this is from Spring Cottage Bloom, and I am going to make a smaller apron. I really love the way the big one came out, and I'm going to start teaching my classes again. So I thought this would be a perfect apron to make. And so a friend of mine is going to lend me smaller gardening tools. So this will be my sneak peek for next week. And I will be coming back and showing you what I did. And so thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to check out the wonderful design team. And I will leave their links below my description box. And here is the QR code to get into Sandy's shop. And my coupon code is Edwina15, so you get 15% off even if it's on sale. And we have 2 new designers, which is Alicia Young and Monica. And Alicia does her videos on Wednesdays. So welcome, ladies, and they are here for the summer, and they are very talented. So check them out, subscribe to them, and hit the like button, leave them a comment. They would appreciate that. And so do the same for me and share my videos. And I had a lot of fun with this collection, and I hope you all like what I came up with. I'm trying to do things a little different. So once I finish this wedding, then I can work on some other items. But this was perfect for it. She really, really loved the collection, and I'm sure she hasn't seen the tea caddy yet. Well, she has seen parts of it, so I'm sure she's gonna love it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.